Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the sign of Pisces, for the feminine, the masculine, for cross watchers, anybody resonating with the sign. Please take what resonates only, and note that the roles can be exchanged in this, but not really. It's most likely your energy, Pisces, and anything you need to connect to the main channel, Interstellar Queen of Cups Tarot, to book personal readings, to make donations if you would like to, or to become members on my main channel is all in the description box below. So welcome everyone. I'm going quickly about these energies because I don't want to forget like all the stuff I have in mind. So I did like another reading about what you call it, a demon and evil eye and demon possession, devil possession onto Pisces. If you are of that sign, somehow you have a tendency, to kind of like be curious about these energies, and I can feel like a flow trying to provide me from giving these messages to you. Believe me, certain noises I will not be able to tune out, but just to tell you, some of you are still possessed, I can feel it here. Somebody, so I go about comments that I've received because thousands of people have seen that video, Somebody here asked me my source, like, you sound nice and all, but who are you to tell me something? All you need to know, I am a tarot reader, sure that is, but I believe in God and rituals and incense and pendulums and a lot of things. You will not see it here, and this candle happens to be by IKEA. I wouldn't buy anything else, quite frankly, means nothing to me. So the source, my source is the spirit that will tell you to stay away from rituals, entities, anything that is not divine, godly, or from God itself, and that there is a line, you'll know it when you know it. You'll know exactly what it is you have to do to keep your energy saved. We come from different cultures. Where I'm from, addiction, it can be a spirit too. So Pisces is prone to addiction, but on top of that there is a so-called spirit of addiction, and you have to figure out if you do not have it, for the ones who've been dealing with those issues. The black cloud, like an anti-self, I call it. Some of you, you're not possessed anymore. It's just like you've been so curious and you welcomed, certain entities, but not really at this level, but more so stages of yourself, or like energies onto yourself, portals that you have opened that is like bringing a dark cloud onto you. The dark cloud is actually you and your energy. So, it's like, how do you change this? You clear karma. You put space, between you and these darker energies, space and time, all these things here, like energy takes time to renew itself. A sister here, Genuous Forever, if I may name you, I've read your comments. My love, to make it like plain and simple. Myself, I do not deal with my ancestors because I feel like the only propulsion of them is me in the flesh, loves. If it's like a spiritual thing, I feel like ancestors, they tend to hold you back, Like, why do I have to die and you are still alive? Is a lot of that energy at time. And my love, like black spiders and snakes and anything you want to name, like I'm completely against those things. You gotta stay away from that. Anybody who promises you financial prosperity, and it's not like your path line or your destiny is lying to you, if you get it, you will lose it too, is all I can tell you. Myself, I am a psychic, an actual witch, and a good one at that, who does not even do like money rituals for myself, so I wouldn't even sell it, Me, I'm waiting for the blessings from God, and that's it. love snakes and stuff like that is the kind of spirits that you have to stay away from. You have to check your psychics, I am telling you. Myself, I do not fear this evil because somebody said, you know, like, you fear what we dare to brave. Yeah, you can dare to brave it all you want because I'm not afraid. It's just that I do not brave it. I know certain like abnormalities and certain energies into the spiritual world. You know what I do? I turn my back onto them. It's like the devil, you cannot discuss with it, converse with it, compose with it. These energies, you know, you will lose either way if you try it. So me, it's like all I know, you cannot come close to me. And I'll keep saying it. I'm not scared of these things. I just don't want it like close to me. So that, you know, to answer certain things as I'm going through that briefly, these comments, you know, maybe you would get the answer here. So as to right now, I can feel it amongst you. Some of you are still possessed, you know, but if you're here, most likely the energy is weakening. Others, you're still dealing with your anti-self, contra-self, the one who likes the darkness a lot, yeah? You know, you're going to have to deal with your own energy. Others is like an entity still bothering you, either like inside of you and you can feel it, or really close to you. And I can feel a group of you, you are free, you're free. But this here, a limited portion. Normally you will be free sometime soon. And it says like cleansing your energy, clearing your energy, throwing away stuff and give it up, like certain things in your life that you will figure out are not good for you. Somebody here will feel it like I'm describing your life, like is Pisces energy like in the flesh. Normally you would have felt it, this presence around you that you're trying to fight, loves. Lord, forgive me. Some people would still feel like that, like, girl, I'm still fighting this stuff as we are speaking. I can feel it. And you know, you're Pisces, you're sensitive to this. Like, normally you can feel these things. And whether you understand it or not, most likely you've been fighting it, you know, spiritually. And I can tell you this one here is the part where you're going to exhaust yourself into this dark night of the soul energy here. Losing money, I'm telling you, like resources, like anything you got, you can lose. People like putting you to the side. All that energy is this kind of energy that would do that to you. It will literally like strip you from everything while you're trying to fight it. Like, hello, I'll finish you and I will still be here. What will you do? I keep telling you, the true protection is from inside, and it happens to be a divine one. It's the only one. You have to walk with the knowledge, like, you know, that these things, they cannot come close to you. But this one here, that fighting, you know, standing your ground to what? Fighting what? Like a legion of demons and stuff. You're wasting your time. You have to make it so that you become the real Seven of Wands. That like, you can't touch me because I'm up the hill. How you gonna get me? You feel me? Otherwise you're wasting your time. Exactly. It needs to be that line, that limit, like this thing here, off limit. You cannot touch me, is what it says. Some people listening to me, you're in hangman energy or have been against some kind of spirit that is trying to take everything away from you. Like somebody here, you will know of the energy, like this thing is damn near trying to destroy me. And I have to repeat that, meaning is for all of you, this energy is a destructive one, and for some of you it's trying to take everything that you got. Loves, it's either you sleep a lot, forgive me, Lord. It's either you sleep a lot and this thing is sleeping beside you all the time, or you don't sleep at all and this thing is awake at night with you all the time. Shout out to my women listening to me. It's easier for us to be possessed than these guys. You don't have to believe me. You ain't got to believe me. because we're like more spiritual, more religious. It's like, yeah, you know, welcoming the spiritual husbands onto us like that portal. If you don't believe me, that's why we have Libra energy here in Aries and Taurus, you know. Some of you guys, you're crazy as hell. Why that entity is still with you is because you think it's a friendly one. Really, if it's not, like I'm telling you, if it's not God or like part of it in the Holy Spirit, you know, nothing is friendly to you. Especially if it's got like a name and like a identity, or you know, like it's a he, it's a she, a gender love, a companion, more than this thing you would call a spiritual F. I'm telling you, some of you think the energy is friendly. I'll wait here, you will see. And I'm right about the stuff that I'm saying to you. There are different spirits. There is one and all the others. Exactly into that one. Means the one. How would you know? If you cannot feel it, maybe I can't tell you. My name is Queen of Cups for you, interstellar, and I happen to do tarot. If you cannot feel it, there's nothing I can tell you, but me, I'm telling you the truth, you know. These things, they will finish you. The thing that you may not see into that foolish energy is the fact that I would be a believer or not a believer who does tarot. That's where it begins and where it ends. The true question, like, you know, from what side do you belong? Is it the light or is it the darkness? Is the energy? And a lot of you here, you see yourself like walking away wailingly from stuff around you. You see it like, you know, again, like I'm not here to fight you. I will lose everything trying to do that. I want to keep myself, everything I got. Therefore, I'm going to bounce. You know, exactly, like surrendering. You see it yourself. And, you know, shout out to you, anybody here. If you're a Pisces, most likely you're a psychic. Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing. It's not because you can feel everything that you gotta jump on anything. I am telling you, Queens of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm telling you. It's not because you can feel everything that you gotta go for the feeling, but praise the Lord Almighty, you can feel. Therefore, you're going to feel when some kind of demon possession is on to you, or if you're freed from it. It says feel it is there with you, and normally you can detect it. Just don't try to fight it. It's like a null, this thing, like, you know, it ain't even gonna be a fight with me, and I can feel you. You're around me type of deal, you know. Some of you, you're fed up with this thing. And the truth is, some of you, these things, they've been walking with you a long time into that temperance, you know, time for this deal here to be finished. And I can see it normally, that cloud again, like that negative energy, you feel it onto you. And the sun is in reverse, is not like the moon card. It's a curse, this thing. It can take all of your blessings, you know, leave you with nothing. Everybody leaving you, abandoning you, job not working, nothing working for you. And on top of that, it can make you see things like in a dark way. I can see it too. And the problem, you feel too much, you feel me? Psychic, you can feel everything. This thing will finish you. And if you're a woman here, you don't have a man, is what it says. And if you're a man, I can feel that energy too. It will confuse you sexually. Like, you know, am I bisexual or whatnot? Yeah, you will see. And women being prone to this year, I'm telling you, even your own man, he will run away from you. I can see it. You're like nobody wanting you, or you not wanting anybody. Is because most likely you have like spiritual issues, you know, or even a spiritual husband for some. I can see it here, or an entity attached to you that would not allow it, that you would have somebody in the flesh there for you. And if you're a man, it can confuse you. I'm telling you, like, I don't even like men. What's going on? Yeah, you would know. Most likely you're listening to me, you do not sleep. There's a reason for that. You don't sleep because you fight. You fight that energy at night. This is your spiritual message for me. I will remember it. You don't sleep because you fight. It's a little bit like staying up to worship, you know, to protect your field by being active. I'm telling you, in the spirit here, I can see it. Believe me, into that Pisces energy. Like, I'm not gonna close my eyes, otherwise these monsters, they're gonna catch me. But I like that laughter, you know, like the energy is friendly. I can tell you, most of you here, the ones you have to be mindful with, like what kinds of spirits you're nearly there. We'll go along the way together. Just like this one here is the ones that you are fine with, the ones that you're welcoming, like thinking this thing will never harm you. It's like, you know, you got a name, I can see you. You speak to me, you tell me everything it is that I got to do, and I can feel that water in my mouth. Yeah, like it knows you. It knows you so well and how to speak to you. The ones you have a problem with is like those spirits that you feel are really friendly, like, you know, girl, what you're speaking about, i.e. me. Yeah, I can keep this thing here. It will never hurt me. And I'm here to tell you, if it's not for from God itself, yeah, you see it yourself. You see it yourself whether it can hurt you or not. Me, I'm telling you how I can stay alive well in my 40s, like doing well and waiting for the Lord to bless me. It's because I stay away from all these things. It's either you run away from me, number 15, the devil, or, you know, you gotta tell me who you are. Which one is it going to be? Either way, you cannot come close to me. And if somebody shows me something that I do not understand, you see how he's running, that's how I'm going to be running too. You ain't got to believe me into this wisdom here. You may be dealing with the Taurus, or be one yourself. And we have Kings of Pentacles here, you know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I can see it here too. And it's funny, you know, this water in my mouth, I can feel it. It's either this thing would like cut the feelings that you may have for somebody, or, you know, just that like either like amplify the feelings or suppress it or amplify it, believe me. Like, you know, it would make you feel stuff for this person or like for this thing. Like, you know, why should I abandon this thing? You do what you want. Me, I'm cool as hell. I'm telling you, nothing comes to bother me, and I read every day, all day, professionally. So you do what you like, yeah? But into this wisdom here that I know, most likely like old souls, yeah, older than you, and they know you better than yourself. You will not believe me, but me, I gave you the wisdom that will make it so that these things cannot hurt you. It says it's very simple. If it's not divine, I got to let you go, is all that it is, you know. Otherwise, you know, you're an energy that is working against me, and you will weaken me into that Leo energy, and I don't have time for that, is what it says, you know. On me, I don't have these kind of worries. I do not have them, believe me. So maybe you heard me. Let's wrap up this reading. It's endless with you, Pisces, but I will like extend it, you know. You have to check your dreams, because once it's finished in like 3D, these things, they will try to claim you again in the dreams, like being over there. Like, this year is so long, you cannot converse with them in the dreams to like, please leave me alone. What you got to say, okay, is this it? Goodbye, don't come back. Somebody asked me about this reversal magic, like, can we send it back? This thing, like, I don't know what to tell you, my loves. Doing this kind of things, yeah, you might get hurt. And I spoke of it yesterday, the way that I do it. I evoke the spirit of justice, like, Lord, look at what these people have done to me. And I can tell you, like, that divine protection, you know, the energy will be sent back to the person, but this is all the power that I got. After that is divine forces, and forces that are bigger than me, that are going to set the record straight. If you don't believe me, anything else, yeah, myself, I wouldn't even touch it. So reverse what? Pray to God for true justice and let it go, I'm telling you. If you're listening to this, I can see these blocks being removed from you, into identifying the energy that is working against you. These cards here, and I have confirmation here. My screen's about to shut down, yeah. Yeah. My loves, you can eat all the salt in the world, and it does not have to be sea. It can be green, black, purple. Does not have to be powder. It can even be a crystal, and put it like all around your house, or your house can be the sea itself. If I tell you that this year cannot annul like negative energy or the devil or these types of entities that are lost like in between worlds, you wouldn't believe me. Salt cannot help you. It's only God that can help you. I'm telling you. Into this energy that I can feel. You think I'm lying to you. Protection. That's why I'm protected. Because I laugh at the devil. All I know, I don't want nothing to do from you. I know what I'm betting on when it comes to this here. It works like a real charm. Some of you, that cloud, or that the problem is that you binded people to you. That is why your energy is still messed up. You have to break those things that you tried to do. You have to actively do it. Like, you know, please forgive me. You're free. Some of you, it makes you bisexual or homosexual. I can feel it here. Withdraw is the name of the game for you. You got to withdraw from this energy like a drug addict to some of you. Some of you, you will know that you have an energetic field and that you gotta stop playing if you got it, you know, because you can evoke karma too onto yourself. The problem I got here, that instant kind of situation, me, I leave it for God. My saying, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, you offend me, you will give me what you owe me. Somebody here, you know, you got that type of power, you know, that too, you have to let it go. You're binding people to you the moment they hurt you, like instant karma onto them. Let it go. The light will be illuminated on your situation. What is done in the dark will come to light. This here is the type of magic that I do, my loves. It's actually not one. And completion. I can feel it in my laughters. The energy work done against you is done. Is over. The spell has been broken. If you're resonating with my energy, is the energy. And all I can tell you, keep praying for divine protection and forget all these things. You know, this here is your group. As Pisces together, you're cursed like that as a real family, the true family of Pisces. You're cursed with these very things. Demons, entities, stuff from the other world can come really close to you, sorry, and you can even see it. This is amazing. Last card. I'm laughing at you. What will you do? I'm a Cancer. I don't get this kind of problems. But I do. I'm possessed by a spirit too. You would understand. Demon magic. I'm telling you, this year somebody is very simple, is demon energy close to you, and some of them from dead people too. But I can see this victory. Even into this energy, you will be victorious over any attacks against you. No matter what they do, you will win. And we know what we say to this. Amen. I'm telling you. Heal your energy further, Pisces. So I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I will put up the link, you know, to the reading that inspired this. Yeah, like, subscribe, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.